doing my thing, look so good, make the whole world sing. I'm just doing my thing, doing my thing. Keep your eyes on this.
Always one of my favorite dealers to cover, Wilensky Exquisite Minerals. You see them at the Tucson Fine Mineral Gallery. For years, you've seen them on What's Hot in Tucson, and they are always here at the Denver show. So right now, we're going to go catch up with Stu, Troy, and Conner Wilensky and see what they've brought to the 2025 HardRock Summit. Let's go. Stuart, how you doing, buddy?
Good, Brian. How you doing?
Good to see you.
Yes,
Troy?
Yes.
Conner?
How's it going, Brian?
How you doing? The Wilensky lads are here representing at the 2025 HardRock Summit.
Do I get included in the lad part?
You are the capital L in the
Okay,
lads.
all right.
Well, you guys always bring great stuff, and Stu, for a while now, you have been exhibiting minerals as if they're pieces of art, which is also reflected in the incredible books that you guys constantly put out. We love these. Every time we get these received to our office in Hawaii, I love doing little videos on it just because I'm such a big fan of what you guys do.
We appreciate that
there.
too, Brian. Very nice. Thank you.
So you've got some killer pieces as usual. Stu, why don't we start with you and kind of do a deeper dive into the minerals.
We'll start with me looking at minerals, and we'll talk to the boys about other things.
Fantastic.
So, case number one, and we always try to put out new pieces. It's not always easy because the minerals that we carry are not always available. But we do have some really wonderful new pieces in here. Let me just open this. I think it is easier for you if I open it to video.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, just starting on the left, we've got these two came out of the Araconga mine a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And they're two of the 5 top pieces that came out of this pocket. And we're really pleased because they look great together. This is new to us. It's an emerald from Zambia. And, I am not a big fan of the Zambian emeralds because they're etched out of quartz. And for some reason, they never appeal to me like the Colombian ones do.
Sure.
This one is the only one I've ever owned, period. And it's the only one that I would like to own because it's got a gem crystal. The matrix is wonderful, contrasting matrix. And when I put this on our website, it was a mineral of the week. And I said, Zambian emeralds are the oldest emeralds on Earth. And then I got corrected.
Really?
I got corrected by, oh God, I can't remember. The curator of Harvard. What's wrong with me? I can't remember.
By Raquel?
By Raquel, yes.
Okay.
Raquel contacted me and said, Stu, they're the second oldest ones on Earth.
Really?
The oldest emeralds that we know of are in South Africa. And I put that on our website. It was really nice of Raquel to let us know that we made a mistake.
Super.
So now these are the second oldest.
The second oldest.
Of course, none of that matters. It's just interesting information.
They're still fabulous. I love the three-dimensionality of this.
Absolutely.
We've got the one crystal sticking straight up, but then we have 3 coming at us.
A lot of these, if you recall, when they first came out, the emeralds were often crooked, and because they would crack and then reheal in place. I like that this one doesn't have much of that. It just has it's more aesthetic to my eye. Even though the crooked ones were interesting, I like this better.
And I know that Brian Lees did a huge special exhibit of them here in Denver many years ago. And that was I think the first official launch.
That was when
of
they came out, and I've never seen them again. They came out and then they were gone. So they're really rare.
That is super.
And then
what was the name of the company that was Gemfields? Gemfields, right?
Gemfields was the one who had all these. Yes. Yeah.
Super piece.
And then moving across, we've got our blue and green minerals. So you've got a Morenci azurite from the electric blue pocket. And then you've got a Shattuckite and Malachite, which was the cover of the MR many years ago.
Yeah, that is such a classic piece.
And then you've got an old classic here from Sumeb, azurite crystal, being replaced by Malachite. And I love the way all 3 different localities, but they still have that same feel and look, the green-blue look.
It's in the same family.
Yes,
in terms of colors.
Exactly. And then all the way to the right, we have this. I love this piece because the crystallography, it looks like it's a textbook crystal out of a book, out of a drawing.
Right.
And it's from Peru, and it's on a matrix of a mixture of sphalerite and geochronite.
Okay.
Now, admittedly, I am not really familiar with geochronite until this mine in Peru started producing them. but it's a little hard to tell the difference between a sphalerite and a geochronite. They do look a lot alike. But I love the way this crystal is like a textbook crystal sitting on a contrasting matrix. It's one of the nicest Peruvian ones that we've seen so far.
Yeah, it is super. And I know that in the camera, at least to my eye, it's coming out with a little too much blue in the image.
Yeah.
But I mean, for anyone who's seen these Peruvian fluorites, it is truly that kind of emerald green
Absolutely,
color.
like an emerald to almost like a mint green.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, absolutely. I love that piece.
Yeah, that is wonderful.
So this is case number 1. Moving to case number 2. Let me just grab the key out of here. Okay, case number 2.
And I do appreciate how you have your 3 cases, white, black, and white, because minerals look completely different depending on what background that
Absolutely.
you have them on.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was here during setup,
Yeah.
and you were spending a lot of time in front of each case,
Yeah.
as you do, because you set something, stand back, look at it, turn
Exactly.
away, look at it again, reset it. I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of work goes
Yeah,
in
we
there.
really try to properly choose the proper background for each mineral, and each mineral works with the one next to it.
Right.
And not always easy because you have to have enough minerals to do that with, but we really do work hard on getting the displays to look like you would like it in your home to look.
Exactly.
That's all.
Yep.
And so rhodonite from Brazil, those are, as far as I know, they're gone. This is from a couple of years ago. Best rhodonites in the world, no doubt about it.
Look at that color.
The color is crazy, and it's something that I think that should, actually, I think they're underappreciated because no one is familiar with rhodonites that look like that.
Right.
And they wonder what they are. So I think that's an underappreciated mineral. This is fairly new from Colombia. So it's not citrine like we would think it is. It's just an iron staining over quartz. And it's where you don't want to take the iron staining off the quartz because that's the beauty of it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so it's got
I thought it was something inside the quartz.
No, it's
but
actually
staining on top, on the
an
outside.
iron staining over the quartz, yes. But what's great about it is it's got an even color throughout the whole piece. And to me, that makes the difference between a quartz you'd want to take it off or leave it on. So this one is just a handful of these that we've seen with this beautiful yellow coating on it.
That is beautiful. And I do have to say, if you step back, I mean, just look at the way that jumps out of the case at you.
Yeah, I like
I mean, it
very much.
really holds its own. And I have a real fondness towards striking yellow minerals because, you know, we don't see them as much as the other
it's
colors.
It's a rare color in minerals. It really is.
And so when we get a yellow, especially like a golden yellow like that,
Yeah, I mean, if you looked across my cases, that's the only yellow mineral we have.
Exactly.
And like you say, it's a rare color in minerals. Absolutely, yeah. And then, of course, we have this wonderful Russian piece where very few of them, the Russian ones don't tend to be gemmy, but we found this one and we were really lucky to get it. And it's got this fabulous purple red color that rivals, in my opinion, it rivals the old Jonas pieces. In fact, I've had the Jonas pieces next to the Russian ones. I'm not sure which color I like better anymore. I mean, Jonas tourmalines were always the standard we measured all tourmalines against. I'm not sure that I would say that anymore.
Well, you know, but we're living in an incredible time because you think back over the number of years that I've been filming you talking about minerals, how many times have we been able to say this has rivaled what the standard is?
No, the benchmarks keep changing.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating. And let's face it, in what other collectible field can you say that about?
Exactly.
Where the standards actually change. All other collectible fields, and honestly, I'm not sure I can think of one where we keep saying the bar is moving all the time.
And I mean, you come from a background of collectible items beyond just minerals.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so I think you have a very unique perspective in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, I personally collect a lot of things. I collect Art Nouveau glass, I collect antique toys. And what's different about those fields, as much as I love them, the knowns are known.
Right.
And so you really can't go to a next level because everything is pretty much known about this. In minerals, sometimes on a monthly basis, I'm finding things I've never seen before, better than before, and that's how I feel about these Russian tourmalines and other pieces too. So we also have a couple of other interesting pieces here. Wonderful chrome diopside from Tanzania.
Again, a smaller piece, but the color is so striking that it just sucks you in.
Yeah, fantastic color. And then
And when I say smaller piece, I mean smaller piece compared to some of the other pieces in your display here.
And then next to it, we have this totally crazy looking Criscola with malachite coated with quartz from the Congo. That's these minerals that have been coming out of the Congo in the last couple of years. Again, speaking to what we did before, just never seen anything like this before. It's crazy.
Superb piece.
And then above it, we have this Japanese Japan Law twin from Nepal. And there again, now they've come out for a couple of years now, but prior to this find, Japan Law quartz twins, you didn't see them. They were not common.
That is so great how it sits just right off center from the field of quartz in the middle.
Yeah, I like that very much. I mean, you're almost tempted to say, well, let's trim it down to here. Not this piece. No, not this piece.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then lastly, just a wonderful pyrite from Peru with great contrast and wonderful sharp cube right in the middle of the matrix. Very pretty piece. Great luster. Peruvian pyrite has still held its own, and it's the standard that we measure all pyrite against.
And I love it that pyrite, for many people, is the gateway mineral that gets them involved.
Oftentimes it is, because it is available and it is affordable.
And it's intriguing, and the the metallic surface of it, and the cubic form of it. It just draws people.
How many times have we had new people come in and say, "Well, how did you create that? How did you make it?" Right? It's like, because it does look like something that couldn't possibly come from nature.
Exactly,
it really does. Yeah. All right, we'll move on to case number 3. Okay, so case number 3 holds the #1 mineral who has attracted the attention of people at this show.
Especially me. I mean, you remember that I was here during setup, and I was kind of briefing over your cases, and out of the corner of my eye, I actually thought it was a fluorite.
Right.
Like a Hardin County fluorite. Then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, hang on.
Yeah, they don't make botryoidal fluorites in Hardin County.
Oh, I love this piece.
This piece, we've actually had it for a while. I can't remember if we displayed it at Tucson or not. I honestly don't remember. But this is an opal from Ethiopia. And literally, everyone who walks in this booth, that is the first piece they go to. And listen, it's easy to see why. The colors are just ridiculous.
It is superb.
And we came up with a name for it. It's called Candy Opal. Now,
it's called what?
Candy Opal.
Candy Opal, yeah.
And we didn't know what else to call it because we've never seen these colors before. So we termed it Candy Opal. It's not a legitimate gem term that is with anyone else, but we decided that's a good name for it because it looks like candy.
Well, I mean, but let me go back here. The primary colors in this piece is also reflected in your
catalog called Candy. Yes, exactly. Yes.
And so there's actually the fluorite that I was talking about that I thought it was.
That's right. Yeah. Isn't that funny?
I love this piece.
That is every show, and we all kind of wait for this to happen. Every show has a favorite piece that everyone is drawn to, and that's it for this show, for sure.
Superb, man. And I'll have to say, I don't think you've ever brought that to Tucson, because I've never seen it before.
I don't remember actually if we put it out or not. No, I couldn't recall.
And I'm a big fan of opal.
Yeah,
and
me
so
too.
had I seen it, I would have remembered it.
Yeah. Jeez. And then down below is a Hardin County, Illinois fluorite. But this one I love because look at the white barite inside each crystal and how it follows the phantoms inside. That's an old Ross Lilly piece.
Yeah, it was funny. I was interviewing another dealer, and they had a fluorite, and they said this was a Ross Lilly piece, and then I went to Stuart Wilensky, then I went to Irv Brown, and now I have it. And I said, okay, so all you really have to do is just say that lineage of the fluorite, and people should say, "Oh, I will buy it sight unseen."
Well, thank you.
Because if it passed through all those hands, you got to know it's great.
I will admit that is definitely part of what we do, and the reason it is as you say, those are people's who we respect their their eye and their opinion on a specimen. And if they owned it, it was in their collection, it does. It makes, it's important. It means something. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. This is just a cool piece. I love the way the tourmaline enters into the quartz, so you can see part of it in the quartz and part of it out here. Everybody's asking, is that a Japlot twin? It is not a Japlot twin. If you'd like it to be, we could say that, but it's not. But it has the look of a Japlot twin, so it's
You'd
kind
have to
of
put it in quotes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's an almost Japan look.
I'm going to punch a little bit more light on that, see if that helps.
But it's just a wonderful red tourmaline, and I love the way it goes into the quartz and then comes out the other end. Great inclusion.
Superb.
And this is This is from that find of a couple of years ago in India with the inclusion of rutile in quartz. But there's something about these pieces from India. The brightness and the glassiness of the crystal it's unparalleled.
Yes.
We've seen this from Brazil for decades come out, but they don't come out with this brilliance. So you know, a lot of the Brazilian ones have been polished. These don't need to be polished. They look like they're polished.
They actually do. Yeah. I'm like, I have to stop looking at the screen because I need to put my eyes on the piece just so that I can confirm that it's not polished.
These never had to be polished because they literally come out of the ground looking like they're polished. Fantastic. I've had to tell people, guarantee people, say, no, these are not polished.
Superb.
And this is just such a brightly colored fluorite from China.
I love that.
On quartz. It's got a brilliance of color and transparency that I'm always looking for in minerals. So, you know, what about the specimen leaps out at you? Mm-hmm. And this one is the color, the contrast, and the brightness of the luster on the pieces.
Super little Jimmy.
And then we got an older piece from Brandberg, two amethyst and quartz pieces on a little bit of krenite and quartz. This piece came out many years ago. Beautiful piece. I love the form of it, where I like that this one is more amethyst than this one.
Yeah.
So you get two different looks.
Outstanding.
And finally, just a fabulous red and orange, which orange is very rare in tourmaline. So you see, I don't know if your camera's picking up the orange.
You definitely can. Yeah, you can see it quite clearly.
You know, orange is one of the rarest colors in tourmaline. So that's why we picked up this piece, because the color is saturated and also rare. So that concludes the tour.
Fantastic, man.
So now we'll head over to Troy and see what he has to, or head over to Conner.
Yeah, Conner's picked up some new pieces here.
Actually, one piece for his collection, his personal collection. So he's going to show that to you guys.
All right, super. Then we're going to put the mic on Conner, and we're going to pick up with Conner in the back room.
Okay.
All right, so Conner's going to bring his new piece out from the back because we've got some better light out here. And Conner, before you show it to us, tell us, were you looking for this piece, or were you just looking for something?
I've been looking for this piece ever since I sold my last one about 4 years ago, and I've been looking for this, for 4 or 5 years now.
Okay, so it's and I don't even know what's in the box yet, but it is a specimen, a species of which you sold 4 or 5 years ago, and you've been looking to replace that species in your collection with something that was equal or higher aesthetics.
Yeah, I would say I upgraded from my last one.
Super.
Which I'm happy about.
Okay. Yeah. And you found that here at the show.
Here at the show,
even as a dealer, you are looking around and you're finding things at the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm a quartz collector. So this piece I just got is a Fuchsite Phantom Quartz from Madagascar.
Fantastic.
Yeah, really good phantoms. Really crisp, clean. Yeah, so I had one of these. It was actually one of the first pieces I bought from my collection about probably 5 years ago. And I ended up selling it, and I've regretted selling it ever since the day I sold it. So I've been looking to get a new one / upgrade from my last one, which I'm happy to say at this show I finally did.
So was there a specific dealer you knew you needed to go to, or were you just wandering around looking?
David Ziga actually knew that I was on the hunt for one. So he brought me over to MCP, and I got it from them.
Superb.
Yeah. So I'm in love with this
thing. What was your initial reaction when you saw it?
Oh, I lit up. I was so excited.
You said that has to be mine. Yeah. Did you picture it in your display cabinet at home?
Oh, absolutely. Right away in my showcase. Yeah. Yeah, this is a personal collection piece for the foreseeable future.
That is. So how big is your collection?
So I have a quartz collection, and then I have a red quartz collection, and then I have another collection of other minerals, but mostly I focus on quartz. Mostly, like I said, red quartz, but also I have such a thing for these fuchsia phantoms. I love them.
That is
I just love the look of them. The phantoms are just so good on these.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine your excitement getting back home and putting that in that case.
Yeah.
And then you're going to sit there in front of the case that night,
stare
all the
at it,
lights
yeah.
off except for the case, with the scotch in your hand saying, that was the find.
Yeah. I'm very excited on this piece.
Fantastic. You should be. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to switch over to Troy now because kind of in the background of what you were showing, you have all these wonderful catalogs. And Troy, you're going to give us kind of a little brief on the next catalog that's coming out. That'll be out by Tucson. So let's switch the mic again, and we'll pick up with Troy. We'll go, Troy, how you doing, man?
I'm good, Brian. Good
Superb.
to see you.
I am always, one of my favorite things to receive in the mail are these Wilensky Exquisite Mineral catalogs.
Thank you.
And the last one I think you did was this one, Habits, right?
This was Habits, yes.
And it was all about the molecular structures of the crystals that we had on display. We covered you talking about that in Tucson. But you're working on a new one, and this one is really kind of, let's just say it's out there, almost outer space out there.
So I don't want to spoil too much because Tucson is around the corner. The next exhibition is called Lore. And
L-O-R-E.
L-O-R-E.
Right.
But it's not old lore, like what we're used to. I call it new lore.
Okay.
So sometimes, I would be looking at my crystals and, I'm holding a glowing green cube or a blue octahedron or something. And they just looked so alien to me.
Okay.
And so me and Evan, our photographer and creative director, we've been actually talking about this show for many years now. And we finally found the right artist, who you guys will meet. His name is Mark Rogers. He's amazing.
Okay.
Essentially, it's sci-fi Tucson, and it's kind of like a parallel universe where aliens are coming to Tucson and they're bartering, buying, selling, trading rocks.
Okay.
Just like we do.
Right.
So you can kind of put yourself into the place of the aliens, except they know what to do with the crystals, whereas we sort of display them.
We put them in cases.
We put them in cases, and they're like, oh, actually, this does this. Right. And it's really to have a lot of fun here. And I'm really excited to bring that to Tucson. And we'll have paintings that go along with all the specimens and a brand new book.
Fantastic.
And you'll get to meet the artist. Mark Rogers will
he's gonna come to Tucson.
He's going to be there, and he'll even be able to further explain these are his own alien creations.
Oh my God, that's going to be fantastic. So that's going to be at the Tucson Fine Mineral Gallery.
Yes.
And when you know the dates that he's going to be there, let us know. We'll publish that because he's not going to be there for the entire 4 weeks, obviously.
No, he'll probably be there about a week.
Okay.
That'd be my guess. Yeah.
That is going to be superb. I am really looking forward to that. You guys are always pushing the envelope when it comes to looking at minerals, looking at them in a different way, and that's one of the things that I absolutely love about these catalogs that you've been putting out.
Thank you.
I feel that to truly appreciate the minerals, we need to constantly challenge ourselves and look at them in different ways, and you guys are doing it better than anyone else out there.
I appreciate that, Brian.
Good job.
I hope everybody likes the book.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Thank you, brother.
See you guys.
All right, enjoy the show.